She thought she was finally pregnant with twins after a heartbreaking year of infertility struggles, but the ultrasound revealed something unimaginable. The doctor stared at the screen in shock. "I count 5, wait, no, 6 babies." Lauren Perkins went from fearing she'd never be a mom to welcoming sextuplets in just 4 minutes. This isn't a movie. It's the incredible true story of faith, chaos, and 6 little miracles who changed everything. In 2012, after struggling with infertility, Lauren underwent artificial insemination, IUI with fertility drugs. To their shock, an ultrasound revealed 6 babies, sextuplets, 3 boys and 3 girls. The doctor initially counted 5, then spotted a 6th. The babies were born prematurely at 30 weeks on April 23, 2012, at Texas Children's Pavilion for Women. Delivery involved a large medical team, around 35 people, and all 6 arrived in just 4 minutes via C-section. They were tiny, weighing 1 to 2 pounds each. Their names are boys, Andrew, Noah, Benjamin, Luke, Levi, Thomas, girls, Allison, Kate, Caroline, Grace, Leah, Michelle. The couple chose to keep all 6 despite risks and potential selective reduction. The babies spent months in the NICU. Leah, the smallest, who had less space/nutrition in the womb, faced the most challenges, including developmental issues, but all survived and gradually went home, one, by around 5 to 6 months old. Lauren has described their life as semi-controlled chaos, with strict schedules helping manage everything. As of recent updates, around 2023 to 2024 from podcasts/interviews, the kids are now teenagers, around 12 to 13 years old in 2025/2026. Most are healthy, though Leah has needed extra support, e.g., special preschool, and is described as their sunshine, who gives 100% despite challenges. Lauren is active on Instagram @MamaCattle, sharing family life, faith, fitness, and updates on the 6-pack. The family received huge community support, donations, and praise for the medical team. It's an inspiring example of perseverance, faith, and medical miracles. After a tough infertility journey, they went from fearing they might never have kids to raising sextuplets. What a blessing for them. The Perkins sextuplets, born to Lauren and David Perkins in Houston, Texas, are now around 13 years old as of 2025/2026, since their birth was April 23, 2012. Time flies. From the most recent glimpses available, including a podcast appearance Lauren did reflecting on the past 11+ years, the family continues to thrive in their signature, semi-controlled chaos style, with strong faith, community support, and a focus on health and fitness. Lauren remains active on Instagram as @MamaCattle, where she shares everyday life as a mom to her 6-pack, alongside her love for Christ, family moments, workouts, and motivational posts about motherhood. Her feed mixes real talk about the joys and challenges of raising multiples with glimpses of the kids growing up, school, activities, sibling dynamics, and more. Recent content from late 2025/early 2026 includes reminders about giving yourself grace as a parent, which resonates with anyone juggling a big family. From what Lauren has shared publicly over the years, the 3 boys, Andrew, Noah, Benjamin, Luke, Levi, Thomas, and 2 of the girls, Allison, Kate, Caroline, Grace, have generally been healthy and hitting typical milestones. Leah, Michelle, the smallest at birth and the one who faced the most early challenges due to limited space/nutrition in the womb affecting development, has required extra support. She's described as their sunshine, always giving 100%, full of laughs, and attending a specialized preschool/program earlier on for her needs. Updates suggest she's continued progressing, attending school with her siblings where possible, though she may still need ongoing care and adaptations. The family has leaned heavily on structure, schedules, routines, help from loved ones to manage everything, especially in those intense early years. They've received ongoing community love, including donations and encouragement that helped tremendously. It's truly remarkable how far they've come, from the shock of discovering sextuplets after infertility struggles to a safe, though premature, delivery with a huge medical team, to watching these 6 kids grow into teenagers. Lauren often emphasizes gratitude for the NICU staff, her doctor, and God's plan in their story. Years had passed, and the calendar now read summer 2026. The Perkins family home in Houston was once again alive with their signature semi-controlled chaos, but now it felt warm, familiar, and deeply cherished. Andrew, Benjamin, Levi, Allison, Caroline, and Leah were 14 years old. Those tiny preemie babies, once fighting for every breath in the NICU, had grown into vibrant teenagers, tall, full of laughter, each carrying their own dreams and personalities. On the living room wall hung a massive family photo timeline, snapshots from the early days, fragile little hands reaching out from incubators, to recent group selfies with braces, sports jerseys, and goofy expressions. Lauren stood there every morning, tracing the images with her eyes, whispering the same quiet wonder. How did this all happen? The doctor's stunned words from 2012, "I count 5, wait, a 6th, had become a cherished family legend, a reminder of the miracle that changed everything. Andrew and Benjamin dominated the school basketball team, their energy boundless and competitive, yet they still finished each other's sentences like the twins they weren't. Levi, ever the quiet observer, had discovered his passion in music. He strummed guitar in his room late into the night, writing songs about resilience and family bonds. Allison and Caroline were inseparable best friends. One ruled the dance studio with graceful spins, the other spiked volleyballs on the court, but they planned every adventure together. And Leah remained the family's radiant sunshine. Her journey had been the toughest, from limited space in the womb affecting her brain development to years of therapies, special education, and unwavering support. Yet she never complained. She attended mainstream school alongside her siblings, with extra help when needed, and greeted every day with a wide smile and endless enthusiasm. Her laughter echoed through the house like music. Lauren often said, "Leah taught us what true strength looks like. She gives 100% every single time, no matter what." One peaceful evening, the kids gathered in the living room. David brought in bowls of popcorn, and Lauren queued up an old home video from 2012, the day the last baby came home from the hospital. The room fell silent as grainy footage played, 6 tiny bundles being carried in one by one. Andrew broke the quiet with a soft voice. "Mom, we remember how much you cried back then in a good way." Tears welled in Lauren's eyes as she laughed. "You 6 turned me into a mom. I once feared I'd never have even one child. Then God gave me 6 miracles all at once." Leah rose quietly and walked to her mother. She took Lauren's hands and said, "I know I'm different, Mom, but I'm so happy to be your daughter. You never made me feel less than." Lauren pulled her into a tight embrace, and the others joined, a massive, messy group hug filled with warmth and quiet sobs of gratitude. In that moment, the house held only love. The next morning, Lauren posted on Instagram @David Perkins Family 2026 edition. From the terror of infertility and the shock of sextuplets, to raising these 6 incredible souls. We've had chaos, sleepless nights, medical battles, and more tears than I can count, but also endless joy, faith, and love. To anyone still waiting or struggling, hold on. God's plans are bigger, wilder, and more beautiful than our fears. Forever grateful. Red heart, the photo showed all 6 teens standing together, arms around shoulders, beaming with pride and mischief. Over the years, their story continued to inspire. Lauren spoke at support groups for fertility patients and preemie parents, sharing openly about the highs and lows. They even started a small foundation to help NICU families with practical aid, meals, emotional support, and resources. Strangers still reached out, touched by the Perkins journey from despair to abundance. One afternoon, Leah stood on stage at school and read her first poem aloud, 6 hearts, 1 rhythm. In the storm, we found peace. The audience applauded, but Lauren, watching from the back row, felt her heart swell. This wasn't just their story anymore. It belonged to anyone who dared to hope through hardship. And so, late at night, When Lauren tiptoed into the kids' rooms to listen to their steady breathing, she smiled. The dream she'd once held, so simple, just to become a mother, had blossomed into something far greater, a legacy of love, resilience, and unbreakable family bonds. 6 little miracles had grown into 6 extraordinary people, proving that even the wildest surprises can lead to the most beautiful endings. This wasn't the end of Lauren Perkins' story. It was only the beginning of forever.